Hi, my name is Jill Jeffords, and I'm the Director of Ag in the Classroom. Many of you have probably heard about the viral TikTok about corn, and I wanted to share this wonderful book by Gail Gibbons to show you some ways that corn can be used. Corn is so good to eat. Corn is a grain that was cultivated thousands of years ago in what is now called Mexico and Central America. It was the major crop for the great Mayan civilization. The Aztecs also had a great civilization and used corn in many ways to feed themselves and their animals. The native peoples in what is now Canada and the United States also grew corn. In 1620, people sailed from England to the Americas and came ashore at what is now Plymouth, Massachusetts. They were called Pilgrims. The winter was cold and they had very little to eat. In the spring, local Native American Indians taught the Pilgrims how to grow corn. In the fall, the Indian corn was fully grown. The Pilgrims held a great feast celebrating their bountiful harvest. The Indians joined them at this first Thanksgiving. The Pilgrims learned to use corn in many different ways. Cornbread, husks to stuff mattresses, corn pudding, popcorn, even corn husks for dolls. This is what a common corn plant looks like. It is generally agreed that there are 4 different types of corn: sweet corn, popcorn, flint corn, and dent corn. Each type has many varieties. Sweet corn is the most common corn that people eat. People love eating sweet corn because the kernels are soft, sweet, and juicy. Sweet corn is harvested just before the kernels turn hard. All other types of corn are harvested after the kernels turn hard. Popcorn is a great snack food. A hull covers a kernel. Inside each kernel, there's some moisture. When a kernel is heated, the moisture expands. Pop! The hull bursts open. Now the popcorn is ready to eat. Flint corn is used in many foods we eat. It is used to feed animals too. Cereal, fall decorations, polenta, cornmeal, grits, and animal feed. Dent corn is also used for many different kinds of foods. Corn muffins, flours, cornbread, chips, tortillas for tacos, and animal feed. A plow and row planter are used to turn over the soil and plant kernels. A corn stalk begins to grow. Cobs covered by husks appear. Each ear of corn has a great many corn silks. At the end of each corn silk is an egg that is attached to the cob. Pollen moves down each corn silk. When a grain of pollen and an egg join together, the egg is fertilized and a kernel begins to grow. There is 1 corn silk and 1 egg for each kernel. 3 to 4 months after the corn has been planted, the corn silks begin to turn brown. This means the kernels are ripe and the corn is ready to be harvested. On large farms, a plow is used to turn over the topsoil. A large row planter is used to plant the corn kernels. A corn picker machine picks each ear of corn individually. A corn combine machine picks the ears from the stalks, removes the husks, and then removes the kernels from the cobs. A corn forage harvester cuts up the whole plant into small pieces for silage. Some people grow corn in their gardens and pick it by hand. Much of the corn grown is used to feed animals. It's amazing how many ways corn can be used. Corn can also be nutritious and delicious. Thank you for following along as I read Corn by Gail Gibbons. There are so many great ways we can use corn. My favorite is corn on the cob. What's yours?